Hey guys, welcome back to the episode of Music Marketing TV. I'm Dan D, and thanks for tuning in to Tips and Tricks. In this episode, I'm going to show you guys a cool trick with effect tricks. Alright guys, so if you haven't noticed, we've been making a beat this whole time, and I'm just giving you tips and tricks for days as we go on. Alright, so on effect tricks, I'm going to show you guys how to use the modulator tracks. And this is good for those that are using effect tricks as your main tool to give that certain tone, that certain style for your lead or your chords or whatever the case may be. The modulator tracks is great for changing things up within your little pattern. All right, so it's not always it's not always consistent, right? Even though it's already mashed up as it is, we're gonna change it up even more. All right, so let's get started. Let me show you a really obvious thing here. I'm going to press play, and we're gonna enable the crush little effect. Here it's on now. Now to use the modulator track, you have about two tracks. You have A and B, right? On A I have off. On B it should be off as well. As you know at the start, but I've been fiddling around with it. But let's assign A to. Let's see here. Now we need to. We're on loop, but let's go and crush. Let's go. There we go. We assigned B to distortion. So if I hit this all the way up, that first little box, that first little column here is distorted 100%. And I'm gonna do this every other one so you can see. There you go. Now you know it's off and on, off and on. You can hear it too. Another cool thing you can do is smoothen it out. So right now it's just off on, off on, off on. We can actually just smoothen it out. Check it out. You can see all the increments are getting smaller and smaller and smoother. Kind of doing like an LFO if you take a look at it, right? Or a windshield wiper. Alright, so that's one cool trick. Now let's apply it properly. Let's take all this off and let's go find, let's see here. Let's use this one here. Alright, and I'm gonna go reset this to a different setting here. So now it's staccato. Alright, let's apply it. I changed my setting here. So we have this pattern here, and if we take a listen to it, right, so we have a cool thing happening, and what we want to do is change the size change so that we get different kind of really cool patterns happening. And let's do that. So we have modulator tracks A, we have it on size change, right? So now it's gonna move this little knob here, right? So let's move it here. I'm going to do maybe that. We don't know what's a good setting yet. And you know what? Let's keep it high up. That sounds cool. Keep going lower. Whoa, it's fast. That's cool. Let's keep going down and see what we get. Interesting. We can use that later on actually. Alright, let's see here. We can stay on this knob, this little column here. And we can find somewhere it sounds good. Let's keep it at normal. I think it was at 50, so that's 50 mark. Right, so let's leave it like that. That's good. And let's keep it slower this time. Let's have no size change, or very little. So we'll keep it around this mark, halfway, right? So that means it's somewhere there for the next one. So let's see how that sounds. Whoa, that's interesting. Alright, so now that we have somewhere, something that we kind of like, we don't know if we like that or not. Once you find what you got, let's move on to the next one here. Well, that's cool. I like that. Let's keep it at normal. Let's go to the loop. Let's do the same thing. So we have A, modulator track A set to off, and let's do size. And let's see what this is at. Okay, so that is what we want. So let's keep the first ones like this. And mind you, you have to go ahead of time because the loop feature is a little weird, but that's okay. And let's see, what else do we want? Maybe if we go faster. 132? Sure, let's give it a try. And then the next one, let's go slower. Let's try 1/8. Is that about 1/8? That's about 1/8. And the next one, let's just keep it low. Or keep it high. Let's keep it high and see what happens. Alright, here we go. Now faster. Interesting, let's keep this lower. I like this little section. Woo, that's cool. Nah, that's sick. Let's keep it a little slower. Make it deeper. Nope, nope, nope. I want that buzz sound. Let's take that buzz sound and crush it. Almost got that sound. Yeah. Alright guys, so fiddle around with the modulator tracks. It will take a while. You can also assign it you know, to a knob on your MIDI keyboard or whatever. You can just go until here and then, you know, learn, right? And then move the knob that you want to use and then hit record, right? So that will help a lot there. Let's put my distortion all the way up. Yeah. That sounds so cool. Alright guys, so I'm Dan D from Music Marketing TV. If you have any questions, you know, or comments, leave one below. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace!